What's up, world? I'm Cipher, and today we're going to talk about blockchains. Where do they come from? How do they work? What makes them unique? And are they really the future? Let's talk about it. First up, what is a blockchain? Blockchains are distributed databases or distributed ledgers that store information electronically, and they're best known for their role in enabling cryptocurrency. Now, where did blockchains come from? Back in 1991, a couple of guys wrote a paper called How to Timestamp a Digital Document. Then a few years later, in 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto published a paper called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Now, no one knows if Satoshi Nakamoto is a person or a group or who it is because it's an alias. But we do know that shortly after that, January 2009, Bitcoin launched its own blockchain, and now that is the Bitcoin blockchain that still exists today. How do blockchains work? Blockchains store information, remember, and they do this one block at a time, and each new block references the previous block. So if you want to create a new block and add new information to the blockchain, you have to reference the block that came before it. That creates a chain of blocks. Now, why that's important is because if you're referencing every block before it, then you know that nothing happened in between those two blocks, and you also know, because math, that nobody has changed or corrupted those blocks. You can't go back in and edit a block somewhere in the middle because all the blocks before and after are referencing it in this complicated mathematical equation, right? Now, what makes blockchains unique? Well, they're decentralized, they're transparent, and they're immutable. So let's dive into each one of those. First up, decentralized. All the data on a blockchain is stored on nodes. Now, these nodes can be located anywhere in the world. They're not in a centralized location. They're decentralized. They're spread out, right? Anybody with the right hardware can connect to this blockchain and participate in it and store information on their local computer. Now, you might think that doesn't sound very secure, but it is. Imagine you're a hacker and you want to hack somebody's bank account. All you have to do is hack into the bank. Once you hack into the bank, you can access every single one of their customers' bank accounts. Sounds scary. Decentralization, right? A decentralized and distributed blockchain means if you wanted to go and hack somebody's wallet, somebody's account, somebody's transaction, you would have to hack all of the nodes, and they're all spread out in different places. So you couldn't just hack one person, you would have to hack millions of different people in different locations, all at the exact same time, which probably is not gonna happen for a very long time. Now, let's talk about transparency. Why is it great that blockchains are transparent? Imagine you made a donation to a charity and you found out that that charity didn't put your money where you thought that they were gonna put it. They put it into this or that or something silly, or they put it in their pocket. Probably would make you pretty upset. Unfortunately, today, there's no way to really verify where people's money is going. Blockchains, you can see all of that. You can see every single transaction from any wallet to another wallet. Now, let's talk about why it's great that blockchains are immutable. Now, immutable means no one can change it, no one can modify it, no one can corrupt it. How is that great? Think about your bank transactions. Imagine if you paid somebody $1,000 and then somebody went in and changed it to make it look like you only paid them $10. So now you still owe them quite a bit of money. Well, on a blockchain, that is not a risk because every block references the previous block that came before it. It's not mathematically possible to edit or modify or corrupt any of the blocks that currently exist. So, immutability, definitely something that you want when it comes to protecting your assets. And finally, are blockchains really the future? Well, they might not solve every problem, but they solve a lot of problems that we didn't even know were problems until we had blockchains. Now, here are a ton of use cases that could benefit from using blockchain technology in their applications. Financial systems, healthcare systems, patient records, voting, governance, charities, as we talked about. There are so many use cases for blockchain technology that there's no way that every single use case is going to vanish in the near future, right? We will be using blockchains most likely for centuries to come. If you want to learn more about blockchain technology, especially if you want to learn how to make money using blockchain technology, tap the link below or in the description and we'll show you a free training.